This is an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar called Ask Larry Anything. Hi, my name is Larry Jordan. In this excerpt, I answer a question on how to use LUTs to color grade HDR or log video in Final Cut Pro 10. Tom Wheeler asks, I'm confused over how to edit the 8K Canon RAW footage in Final Cut 10. For example, I know I need to apply a LUT, and I know that Canon has Canon LUTs for this camera on their website. My confusion is, how do I install the Canon LUTs in Final Cut 10? What's the difference between a 1D and 3D LUTs and which to use? And where does Final Cut store the LUTs, and can I remove them? LUTs are surprisingly easy to use. Let me tackle the second question first. A 1D and a 3D LUT simply describes how many different parameters the LUT is adjusting. It's just simply the level of detail in a LUT. A LUT, which stands for lookup table, is simply a conversion, and it is instantaneous. It requires no rendering. It's magical. And what it's designed to do is to get you in the ballpark for a color grade. So if you don't like a LUT, all you have to do is take it out or change it. You can add as many LUTs as you want. They take almost no space to store. And can you remove them? The answer is yes, not only from your system, but from a clip. Let me show you how this works. I have two clips here. The first clip was shot in a Panasonic, and the second clip was shot with Blackmagic. I don't have Canon footage, but the process is the same. First thing you do is select the clip, and you'll notice this was shot on a log C scale because everything is grayed out. That's the way a raw image or a log or a high-end image would look like. So we're going to go to the inspector. When we go to the inspector, we go to the metadata section and make sure that we're set for general, not basic, but general. In general, as we scroll around here, notice there's a section called Camera LUT. Now, those that are built in, there's a built-in Blackmagic LUT, built-in Canon LUTs, built-in Panasonic LUTs. These ship with Final Cut. And I'm going to select a Panasonic V-Log. Notice there's no rendering, it just instantly shift. It automatically made my picture a little better. Not perfect, but a little better. Here, I have a Blackmagic camera. And I took a look at some of the Blackmagic. Will you put the, for heaven's sakes, Larry, will you select the right clip? Good golly, you are just useless today. So I went to Blackmagic. That's pretty awful. Try 4K. Equally awful. So I went and found some custom LUTs that I downloaded from the web. Final Cut requires what's called the cube, C-U-B-E, cube format, and I applied a new LUT. Changing a LUT is as easy as selecting it from this menu, and if you don't want any LUTs at all, set it back to none. So we're going to select this. I want to see where this one is stored in the Finder, so click Reveal in Finder, and LUTs are stored in your user folder, in your library, in application support, in Pro Apps, in Camera LUTs. And you can add as many LUTs as you want, and you can take LUTs out. LUTs are relatively tiny. They're anywhere from slightly less than a megabyte to maybe 1.5 megabytes. So storing them on your computer and having as many as you want, not a problem. And choosing between LUTs is as easy as going to this menu. Now, once I've got the LUT applied here, let's go back to here and select the clip. I'm very proud of myself. Select the clip. Let's just go to color wheels. Again, let's show scopes. Black levels are elevated, so we'll pull those down. Black levels are elevated, so we'll pull those down. White levels can come up just a bit because we've got this nice white spray. Pull the shadows down, and just by doing a grayscale adjustment, this is where we started, after the LUT and after our color grade. This is why, the flexibility that these high-end formats give us to adjust exposure and to modify color is amazing in ways that we have never had with H.264 or XAVC or AVC HD recording. I don't have that level of flexibility in color. Here, let's just take a look at this. I get a little bit too saturated, definitely too white. Select the clip, pull the overall saturation down, pull our black levels down. I always adjust the black levels first. Highlights are a little hot, pull those down, but the real benefit is in the midtones. Let's just pull the heck down here and get ourselves some room to work. Take a a little less deep in the shadows. Now, just because I'm at the bottom here doesn't mean I can't adjust it. The arrow may not be moving, but I am making adjustments to the clip. Give ourselves a little bit more mid-tone detail. Ta-da! Before and after. So LUTs get you close can be changed at any time. You can only apply one LUT to a clip, but you can apply any LUT that you want to a clip. You can change LUTs, you can add LUTs, you can customize LUTs, and there's some really cool tools. We can use Photoshop to create LUTs. In fact, he said, I have many articles on LUTs on my website. If you go to larryjordan.com and click the Free Resources tab at the top, if you search for LUTs, it'll show you ways that you can use third-party LUT applications. You can create LUTs inside Photoshop. You can import LUTs. It gives you all the details you need on working with LUTs. This was an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar called Ask Larry Anything. For the complete list of all of our training, please visit our store at larryjordan.com/store. And by the way, when you need to stretch your training dollars, membership in our video training library can save you money and time. You can access all our videos for a low monthly price of only $19.99. That's more than 1,900 movies, hundreds of hours on a wide variety of subjects. Plus, premium members can download practice media and projects. Our training covers Apple and Adobe software. We update it multiple times each month. And for more information, visit larryjordan.com/membership. And thanks.